okay?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna flash in and kill them all. I'm gonna flash in and kill them all! Oh, shit.
Okay, listen, Grubby. Now I need to ask a question. Why did you lose that game?
I joined Teamfight once.
No, you lost that game because your team sucked. Queue up for the next one. Maybe you get better RNG.
Oh. Okay, go next. So do I go Trundle again and we refine our ratting strategy or
well, it depends. It depends. Because like right now, Grubby, you have to understand that a single game of coaching with me gives you the level of like experience that 1,000 normal games would. So do you want me to level up your Renekton to Super Saiyan level, or do you still want to commit to the Trundle? It's up to you.
I'm not sure if it would ruin my Renekton.
Grubby, I want you to lock in Renekton. Rule 1 to League of Legends. Have no fear.
I shouldn't have said that. Oh,
Alright. So, I want you to open up your runes. We gotta go over some things.
Yeah.
Okay, so first thing about runes, alright? You can either go press the attack, or you can go conquer. It depends on the matchup, okay? If it's a winnable matchup, you go PTA. If it's an unwinnable matchup, you go conquer.
Okay.
Okay. So now what you're gonna do is for your secondary runes, I want you to click on sorcery. You're gonna take it's the blue one.
What the?
Yep. And then you're gonna take transcendence. Transcendence. It's middle row, yeah. And then I want you to take scorch.
What the hell?
Now save your runes fast and take ignite. So the reason why you're going these runes is because you're going to make this Nasus miserable this game. The problem with the Nasus matchup is if he doesn't go 0-10 early, then he wins, right? And even if he does go 0-10 early, if the game goes too long, then he still wins.
What the hell? Isn't Nasus the one Renekton keeps talking about in his voice lines?
Yeah. Because the thing is that, so what happened in the lore is that Renekton was married to this girl. And then after a certain amount of time, Nasus was his brother. And then he like, Renekton came home.
Nasus became his brother after a certain amount of time.
No, so they were brothers.
They went to the movies together?
Yeah, so they were originally brothers, okay? And then one day Renekton was married to this girl. And what happens is that he goes to work, right? He works as a pyramid builder because he lived in Shurima. And then as he's getting home, right? He walks in on his brother Nasus filming his wife doing very nefarious things with animals.
Oh my
so
God.
What happens is that the God Emperor Azir, he comes out of the sky and he's like, yo, both of you are in the presence of this woman doing these horrible, heinous actions. So he insta-killed the wife and he made them both into animals, the alligator and the dog. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's great lore.
That
it's very touching too. It's very emotional. I need to recover for a bit.
Yeah, no, League lore goes deep, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh.
All right. So what you're gonna do in this lane, okay, is every time you're gonna walk up. Okay, we're actually gonna try something fun. Okay, it's called the 0 CS strat. So you're not gonna take any CS this game. Your only goal is gonna be to kill this Nasus. All right?
Yep.
So just sit here and only play out of the bush and fucking kill him. Literally, just walk at him right now and auto attack him. Literally, just auto attack him.
Yep.
Chase him. Chase him out of lane. There you go. Now walk back. Now you get XP. There you go. Just keep hitting him. Perfect. Keep hitting him. Go. There you go. Nice. Perfect. That's worth it. So now what you're going to do is you're going to sit in the bush. Yeah, don't take the CS. Don't take the CS.
Don't take the CS.
Go in the bush. Go in the bush. Fight him. You need to fight him. All right? Walk out. Walk out. He goes for it. Just start hitting him. Yep. Now hit him again. Literally, like, this is the 0 CS strat. Chase him. This motherfucker ain't getting stacks. He ain't getting shit. Keep going, Grubby. Keep going.
I'll cut him off. I'll get some
This
XP.
guy's gonna be high-fiving his fucking jungler at Krugs is what he's gonna do. Literally.
Dude. Oh.
Hey, go hit him. He thinks he can show his face. Hey, we gotta teach him. Nice. Alright, so now hit him again. Go, keep hitting him. Yep.
Dude. Oh no, I got a CS. My bad.
It's okay, it's okay. Just walk up. There you go. Nice.
He hopes I take one tower shot.
Yeah. Okay, so now what you're gonna do? Okay, now you can take like the last CS here, and then now walk at him. Go. So now you're gonna want to E on him and then just go for a trade. E, and then auto until you Q.
Okay,
but walk back,
I'm
like get away from tower, and then now E in. Nice, that's good.
What the hell? Lamers.
All right. Yep.
This is
So
a flame.
Grubby.
This is a flame jungle angle, 100%.
Yep, exactly. So now, the only reason why that went bad is because two things. One,
Jungle.
you're getting stream sniped, and two, your jungler sucks.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So now what we're gonna have to do is you're gonna just walk back to lane here.
Yep.
Okay, wait, press tab.
Press what?
Tab.
Oh, tab,
I
yeah.
want to see something. Yeah, you see that? 4 CS on Nasus. Yeah, good luck getting stacks this game, buddy. We're gonna make him useless.
Wait, so he needs stacks?
Yeah, so the thing is that Nasus, like, relies on CSing. So when he, like, last hits them with his cane, yeah. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is I want you to fucking start hitting his ass. Sit there and start spanking that shit.
Oh.
How? So you're gonna wait until your E's up, and then, listen, you just gotta go in. Okay, E, W, E, W, Q, go. Nice. Perfect. So now you can actually kill him soon. You actually can, okay? But just wait, bait out his W, bait out his W. He's probably gonna W under turret because he's scared. So walk at him. All the minions so you can keep stacking your rage. Okay. Nice. Alright, E through and then W. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, nice! Good. Okay, so that what you could have done is you could have autoed for press the attack and then you Q. So now go again.
I don't know how press the attack works.
So press the attack, you auto 3 times, and then you do an amplified amount of damage.
Oh my god, the fucking tower, BM. I'm gonna kill him.
Okay, listen, you actually got this. I'm not even trolling you. Oh no, he's getting me! Oh fuck, run!
Oh!
Okay, that's fine.
I could have had
So
him.
the only reason, yeah. So again, the thing is that a lot of the time when you're going for trades, the problem is that you're going for the right commit at the beginning, but then the problem that you're having is that you're backing off because you're not sure if you're doing the right thing. And it's what I was telling you with hesitation, right? So you don't want to hesitate. You know what I mean?
But I would have to E after him into tower.
Well, no, because there was like a part where you could have like done the W instantly, and then he would have like actually died, or like got in the auto for the PTA, like
W
and all that kind of stuff.
before my first auto or as a reset?
No. So normally what you want to do is you want to auto and then you W, and then it ends the procs or press the attack.
Do I go for another cancel? No.
No, so what you're gonna do now is you're just gonna, just shove this in fully. Because the problem is that the enemy jungler is better than yours, so there's a good chance they come top.
He has teleport.
Okay, so Grubby, I know you don't have chat enabled, but I need you to do something for me, okay?
Yeah.
So I want you to hover over your graves right now. Hover over the graves.
Yeah.
And then, no, like on the actual like map, like click on his model.
Yeah.
Right, and then just like press G, hold left click. Yeah, exactly like that. Keep doing it. Perfect.
Does he know who's doing that?
No, it's anonymous. It's anonymous. So like.
So it's just to give him like a general sense of unease, right?
Yes. Okay, watch out. You can die here.
Okay.
Destruction approaches.
Hey. So anytime your jungler paths towards bot, you always want to use the question mark ping on them, okay?
Okay, they need to babysit my lane.
Exactly, yes. And if they don't, they're bad people. Okay, just keep hitting him, actually. Oh, wait, no, man, you're fucked. Wait, no! Okay, cue the wave, maybe you got 6 off it.
Wait, why is he so fast? You didn't tell me this.
It's because he has Ghost. So, the problem is that, like... Okay, so Nasus has a hidden passive where every once in a while, he gets imbued with the power of, like, the animals that he was caught with in the room with, like, Azir and everyone. and then they give him movement speed because of that. Does that make sense?
Yeah. That's not his ult?
Right. Nasus ult, it's that he gets big. It's kind of like Renekton's.
And the movement speed comes from killing me, creeps?
No, the movement speed, it comes because he has the summoner spell Ghost. The summoner spell Ghost makes him have like more movement speed.
Oh, I see. No, he has wait, what? He has Ghost and Teleport. He has no
he doesn't have flash.
What the fuck?
Yep. Okay, so Grubby, listen. The second he comes back to lane here, I want you to stack up your rage, okay?
Okay.
And don't use any abilities now, okay? And what you're gonna do is you're gonna E, you're gonna W, and you're gonna go for a big trade. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, big trade. Go E, W, perfect. Nice, Q. So now do not ult, Because the problem is that since you were slowed, it's gonna make it so that you can't really do anything, okay?
Okay. And
okay,
I'll
so
do
now,
it again soon.
Yeah, you just gotta be a little careful. So now here, eat twice, and then there you go. Alright, so now ult and then ignite, ult ignite. You win this. Actually, wait. Flash.
Yeah, I was gonna, but it's a delay.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to have his ult up again there, actually.
No.
I thought it was like 110 or some shit. But what you can do here is you can get a cloth armor. Because when you get Tabby versus Nasus, it helps a lot since his primary damage is all in like auto attacks, whether it's autos or his Qs. So the second you get Tabby, it actually like counters him a substantial amount.
He's gonna die.
He's not gonna die, but he's not gonna kill him. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is you're just gonna push the wave in, and then you're gonna get 2 plates.
Yeah.
Okay. I think your W applies to turrets, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, I can reset. It doesn't apply. I can reset, and then I hold it for the next creep like this.
Gotcha. Okay, go to the grubs. Run down and go to the grubs. Get some free kills on the enemy team here. Do you have a driver's license?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how normally when you have a driver's license, every like 5 to 7 seconds you want to look in the rear view mirror?
Yeah, it's the mini-map. I've used that analogy before myself too when
yeah?
teaching people Warcraft 3.
Yep. Okay. So now what you can do is you can just sit there, walk up. The problem is that you won't be able to get a kill though, right?
Yeah, he's too strong now.
So normally when the enemy top laners are strong like this, the best thing to do is you just like sit on their tower and you just play defense until you can actually do something.
Yep. We'll do that. Just sit right here. Oh.
Okay.
It will slowly push.
Okay, so now what you're gonna do is you're not gonna auto these minions, right? You're gonna only last hit because this is actually gonna like amounts
It's
actually no wait, hard shove it. It's but I don't know if it's gonna slow push. Oh no, actually it will freeze. It will freeze. I thought it was gonna like slow push towards enemy. Okay, ping your jungler to come top. This is a free kill here.
Okay, how do I? Uh-oh. I don't go in.
Okay, you're gonna have to just back off.
Well, they went on
actually,
the tower.
Wait, no. Yeah. You can get this. Wait, kill the Viego. Oh, okay. That's the fucking grub, sir. Good shit. Alright, nice. Okay, so now what you need to do is go in. Your Dantes here. You have to go in.
Oh, okay.
Run.
I can get him?
You have your job.
Oh,
okay.
Luckers.
So, just as like a general piece of advice, 99% of the time, if you have stacked rage and you just like use your ult, you actually want to use your empowered W over your empowered Q. And the reason why is because the single target damage on like the empowered W and the like lengthened slow or the lengthened stun, it actually like is really insane.
I was only
you would've
remembering
100%.
the shield destruction, but it's actually multiple attacks as well. Wait, what do I buy? This and this?
Yeah, so now what I want you to do is I want you to get, you're behind this game, so...
Quick.
Yeah, get Cleaver, just get Cleaver at this point. Because the thing is that normally when it comes to itemization, there are two types of itemization that you can do, okay?
Yeah.
The first one is carry itemization, and the second one is slave itemization. So, slave itemization is like when you're in the position that you're in, where you're like 1 in 5, you won't be able to carry. So what you do is you just buy items that aren't going to enable you to do anything, but it makes it so you're not, at least like not worthless for your team.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. So, am I just building tanky now?
Yeah, so now you're at the point where it's like, your team is winning, right? But yeah, you're gonna have to build tanky. You should run here, by the way, he's gonna kill you.
He's almost dead. I thought the purple thing around him is gonna trigger AoE damage on me and aggro the tower on him, but apparently it does no damage. Knowledge problem.
No, so when he ults, it actually does do damage, but the thing is that the turret was just too close to being destroyed that it wouldn't have mattered even if he does tank.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. So best thing to do now is just like... Honestly, yeah, just keep going top. If I was you, I'd probably just like run bot or some shit and then tell my botting to go top, but no, I think the best thing is you just go there.
If I'm in the mindset that I'm gonna die anytime I see someone, I can just run. But I don't know what we're gonna do before we're gonna do it, because I haven't been told the plan yet.
Yeah. So, listen, right now the plan, okay? I'll tell you what the plan is. The plan is, at this stage of the game, on a champion like Renekton, the only thing that you really can do is join your team on fights and try to be in the middle of the enemy team for as long as you can until you die. Okay? So, now that we see Nasus is mid, right? You just want to shove this out and then keep pushing top lane. Right?
Shove, okay.
And then on every dragon objective is going to be when you group. So, the biggest thing about grouping as a top laner that you're going to be learning is that you just want to group on the objectives, right? Like, grouping for random fights, grouping for random things, like, it doesn't matter. It's on objectives that you want to group because that's where numbers advantage actually matters, okay?
Okay.
So, like, here, for example, we press tab, let me see TF's items. Okay, so he's not a threat, you could actually kill him.
Okay.
So just like, yeah, just like shove the wave here. If he like pushes up, then you can still kill him. If he doesn't, then you're fine.
Okay. They just got the Rift Herald, which means I'm about to get ganked.
Maybe. Where'd that bush? No, they're ganking Dana. Okay, so go top down. Just like, okay, E1s, Q for the auto. Nice. Alright, and then what you're gonna want to do here is you're just gonna want to sit there and just play for the tower. Alright?
Okay.
Because now Nasus is mid. If Viego comes top to kill you with Twisted Fate, your team has numbers advantage on the rest of the map and they're able to get a good playoff. So even if you die, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yep.
Oops. 0 CS.
It's okay.
Wow, that was really good.
You got that one, it's worth.
That was
Okay,
great. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Bug!
There you go, you got that one too. Alright, so now just take turret and you're gonna be good. Okay, perfect. Keep hitting him. There you go. Look how crazy you're going on that tower.
Would you flame your team now too? Because they're doing pretty well.
No, so what I would be doing is I would just be hitting the turret and making bong sounds. So every time I had auto, I'd be like, boom, boom,
Okay.
boom, boom.
That's very helpful.
And I would just like, yeah, exactly. Because when your team is doing well in positions like this, it's like it's better just autistically hyperfixate on like the one thing that you can control, right? Which is just like hitting the turret.
Makes sense. Do I
Alright.
ward here, or will I die if I do this?
No, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna recall. Do you know why?
Why?
I want you to press tab. I want to see if you know why, after what I've told you this game. What information would lead
Drake
to
in
what we
30
want to do now.
seconds. Drake in 30 seconds.
Exactly.
We're gonna
Drake
go
in
there.
30 seconds, so what do we want to do here?
We're gonna go there and we're gonna be inside the enemy team for as much as possible to help enable our team.
Exactly. So, how you're going to want to approach fights, especially as Renekton a lot of the time, is if you can get on the enemy squishy, then that's how you want to play, right?
Yep.
So looking for dives on Jinx is going to be how you want to like approach these fights.
Okay. I will dive on Jinx.
Yep. So now walk up. So you need to be the first one walking in. As one of the tankiest members of your team, it's on you to lead your team in, right? You're like Moses. You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah.
Okay. So now all go in on the Jinx. There you go. Keep autoing her.
Wait, did I get her?
Yeah, there you go. Okay,
the
so
hell?
there you go. Yeah, now you're good. You're good. So now your team wins.
From Ignite
So
or something?
the one thing about that fight, Grubby, that you really have to realize is that when you're going in on fights like that, it's better for you to tank a bit of damage and then afterwards use your empowered Q, because it's a substantial heal. So when you just go in and you instant Q before taking any damage, you're losing out on a lot of the value of the ability.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure. Did I just use it at the start for damage?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, the cooldown is 5 seconds. I figured I can use it again to heal soon after, but that's not quite the thing of it, is it?
No. It's like Renekton most of the time, if you're going for like a bursty kind of engage like that, it's like you're gonna get 1 Q off until you die. Like even when
Okay.
you're building full tank items in League, most of the time you're gonna only survive 3 to 5 seconds before dying. So using an ability because you just want to get it on cooldown faster isn't really gonna help you.
By the way, I'm buying just swords because if I have money and you don't tell me what to get because you're talking about something else, I'll just buy anything. But
Okay, well, the next
not-
item that I'm going to want you to get will probably be like... You know what? I might put your... Hey, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you want to go crazy? Or do you want to just do the standard bullshit?
Standard.
Okay, listen. Standard, I would say, honestly, get Shojin into Overlord's Blood Mail. That'd be my recommendation.
Butt mail.
Blood Mail. Yeah, that's a broken item. You get like 100 AD off a single item.
Shojin into... What the... Bug.
You could also do Sterax here too, by the way. Like, Sterax isn't a bad buy versus that team comp.
Okay.
So I would actually say, you know what, get Sterax and then get Blood Mail.
What is butt mail?
Blood Mail is an item that gives you 550 health, and it also gives you AD based off your HP. So when you build it as a second item, it also gives like a ramping AD effect, and you can sometimes get up to like 120 AD off a single item, even with only 1 or 2 other ones built.
I can't find it in the shop.
It's Blood Mail.
Oh, I thought you said butt mail.
Man, you've been thinking too much about the Nasus and Renekton situation.
Yeah, left a deep, indelible impression on me.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, so what you're gonna do here is you're just gonna take this and then keep pushing.
Ow!
It's okay. Grubby, why did you just tank 3 turret shots?
Mistake.
No, because your jungler fucking sucks.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
If you're... It's okay. Here, you can run here. If your jungler would have
Can I
played better, it would have motivated you to not take those turret shots.
Whoa. What the hell?
Yeah, just run off, just run off. Yeah.
Jungler mistake. Is that my jungler? No.
No, that's your mid laner. Okay, not bad. Alright. So, next objective that we're going to be playing on, Baron's up in 4 minutes, Drag I think is up in 2. So I want you to push out top lane. Do you know why I want you to push out top lane right now?
To steal it from my other people that are already there?
No. So I'm going to explain to you kind of like a concept that's actually used in professional games right now. But essentially what you do is you want to push out the opposite side of the map as where an objective is spawning, so that you create pressure on that side and you can get a faster rotation to the objective. So since Dragon is spawning right now, right, in a minute, then if you shove out one more wave here and then Nasus comes top to farm, then you will be at the dragon able to assume vision control before the Nasus is able to. So now just run straight to dragon. Run straight drag right now. If you run straight drag right now, you will get there before Nasus. The only way that this goes bad is if he commits CP, but even if he does, then it's like whatever. Do you see what I mean?
What the hell? They're all here.
Yeah, exactly. Look, they're all fanboying. They're all stream sniping fanboys. So that's why now your team gets free position on the dragon first.
It's 36 seconds left. They're gonna be here. Uh-oh. Lucian dead.
Okay, so now just like try to hang out around your team. So here, going for the minion wave balling is a bad idea because you don't need to shove out anything. You just want to be a meat shield for your team.
Okay.
Don't go for this. Don't go for this. You're gonna get one shot. Try to flash up.
What? Whoa.
Okay, so when it comes to going for flanks like that, I would say that I would wait before I try making plays like that if I were you. And the reason why is because like a lot of the time going for things like that, you need to actually play very slow, right? Like you need to sit there and you need to be able to like bait out abilities and all that kind of stuff. And it requires a lot of patience and very good movement. So it's better for you, especially at your level of skill currently, to just kind of like sit with your team and then go for fights based off what your team is doing rather than trying to make these huge like flanking maneuvers.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, I like to think I wouldn't have done that, but I was trying to do what I think you would want me to do.
No, it's okay.
Based on going inside the team and letting them use me as a dirty tissue, and then maybe my team will clean up.
Yeah, because listen, Grubby, the thing is, I love watching you go inside people, and being able to just like go in, right, like use everything you have, and then just like explode in this like burst of energy and abilities, so you can actually like win everything. But the only issue with it is that in a position like that, you're not strong enough to do it, so you just end up dying too fast.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yep. Yep. I'll try to last longer. I'll practice some going into fight retention.
All right. Okay, so here, take the mid turret, take the mid turret. Nasus is bot and TF is top, so the only people that could be mid would be Jinx and Nautilus, but they wouldn't be able to catch you out because you can just E away the second you get vision of them. So we see Viego's collapsing on you, get this turret and then run, okay? There you go, run up. Meet the Graves and then go for collapse on the TF. Go for collapse on the TF. Perfect. This is good macro, very good macro.
Oh wow, they got him.
Nice. There you go. Okay, so now go Baron. Ping your team. We're gonna Baron.
Just pinging there created the prompt for the team?
Yeah, exactly. Because that's the thing, when you use pings, a lot of the time, the reason why people are stuck in lower elo is because they're very directionless, right?
Yes.
So now what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to fight them, right? Use your ult, go in, and then target the Dana or Vigo. Okay.
Jinx?
Yeah, you can go on the Jinx too. Alright. So, the reason why you wanted to go for the Dana or Viego before the Jinx there is because the Viego's a bigger like threat than the Jinx is in that moment. And the reason why that is because when he's getting his resets, he's insanely powerful, right? So a Jinx that only has like 2 items and isn't really threatening isn't nearly as like impactful as a Viego that gets like resets on form is.
I couldn't hear who you wanted me to go for. It sounded like he said Diana.
Yeah, the reason why I said Dana was because it was Viego, right? Like Viego had the Dana form, so I thought it'd be easier for me. I thought it'd be easier for him if I said go on the Dana.
Yeah, I didn't know who that is. Oh, he's killing him. We can kill him if we chase, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, one of the reasons why the Baron call there wasn't bad was because we saw Nasus balling, right? So it's like we had a position where it was like a numbers advantage where you had Graves, Diana, Shen, and they were missing their most like important the most important member, Nasus, right?
Yep.
But then the problem is that when Diana goes in and ins, then it just makes it bad because then they get resets. You shouldn't chase this, by the way. You're gonna die if you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right then.
Okay, so what you can do here is you can maybe, killing
Kill
Nasus is
Nasus.
impossible, so you're just gonna have to wait until he's like under inhib or Nexus starts.
Oh, okay.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
All right. You guys don't win this 2v1, by the way.
That's not gonna work.
Yeah, no, that's where you just need to die. Okay, wait.
Oh, he's so strong.
Because that's just like Nasus. The second that champion gets to like... Dude, I'm telling you, the second that champion gets beyond 20 minutes, it's just game over.
Damn.
Wait. But there's a chance this could actually be good.
Oh shit. Nautilus. What the hell? Oh no, that was Nasus too.
Okay, Grubby, I need to explain something to you.
Okay, Dantes, what is it?
Okay, before I go, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When people go to the gym, right, does it hurt at first?
Yes.
Yes, exactly. So the thing is that just because you lost these 2 games does not mean that the coaching session was a failure. It's because there were so many advanced concepts.
Why are you saying that? You're feeling defensive. I didn't even say anything yet.
No, but I'm just preemptively explaining.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that
Okay,
makes a
listen.
lot of sense. Okay, let me. I know you like metaphors. Let me ask you what you think about this one. So you go to the gym, and it's a process. It's like learning a language, right? Like you're starting off, everything hurts. You're no stronger than you were. You're probably even weaker that day and the next day. But if you stick to your craft and you follow the lessons and the creeds that are given to you, then after a year, you are in a much better shape than before. And maybe you'll speak some words of Portuguese as well. That's what coaching is like, right? But
Yep. So that's why,
was today working out in the gym, or did I accidentally drop the dumbbells on my feet? That's what I'm not sure yet about.
So I would say, honestly, like, the biggest issues that I was noticing with your gameplay, okay, the biggest issues, it has to do with, like, hesitation a lot of the time. Do you want me to show you kind of what I mean by that so that you can understand a little bit more?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let me show it to you. Okay.
How are you going to show it?
I'll look at your VOD.
Can
because
you share
I think
on
that
Discord?
once you actually see... Yeah, I'll show screen on Discord too. Give me a second. Because I think once you actually, like, see the things that I see, right, you'll be able to, like, understand a little more.
Yep.
Okay. So, I think over here...
Wait,
was it here?
Let me watch 1 sec.
I want to see if it was here. Because there was one fight where... Okay. So, I mean, over here was a bit unlucky because, like, this is just, like, a mechanical error on your end. But do you think you could have actually won this fight, yes or no? Out of curiosity.
Well, can you go back a bit?
Sure.
I'm level 5.
So it's here.
I feel like maybe it's winnable, yeah?
Yeah. So the only reason why you lost this fight here is because you didn't use your Q as the auto reset, right? You got stunned by the
got
Renekton.
stunned.
Yeah, exactly. But wait, did you? Oh wait, is it? Wait, let me see it then.
I go in, I E behind him, I W, I walk up, I do an auto attack, and I'm gonna press Q, but I got instantly stunned.
Yeah. But the thing is that here it was after you come out of the. I just want to make sure I'm not talking on my ass because I'm pretty sure it was only after you got out of the stun that you end up like actually pressing the Q.
Yeah, because I'm using it as a reset instead of opening with it. He opened with W. He didn't do auto attack.
Okay.
W.
Okay, then I'll actually explain something then. So when you get stunned, your auto attack timer resets completely, right? So what it means is that if Renekton W's here, right, and then you just hold off on using your Q, out of stun, you can auto Q him, insta proc PTA, and he would have died here.
I don't know what PTA is.
Press the attack. It's the rune you had this game.
Yeah, but I don't play around that because we didn't like plan for it. You assume maybe that I know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, no, that's fine, and that's what I'm saying. Like, there are a lot of things with the game. Like, do you see now kind of what I was saying earlier when I was talking about how like there are so many intricacies within roles that sticking to one is normally like how you want to do things?
I think it was super. I think the two things that I most got out of this, especially in the early game, before we have to like crisis manage being behind, and of course there's always a bit of lag between the coach command and me following it. Just the 0 CS strategy against Nasus, I think was legitimately super interesting. It was very hilarious. I don't know why he ran away from me like that. I don't know if it's just like aura, or he really just doesn't want to be hit, but it was fucking funny.
Okay.
I've never had a lane like that. And then this one was like playing out of the bush and hitting him and focusing on that a lot. Because usually I just do like the standard dance around minions. Look left, look right, look left, look right, and then going for the CS. And maybe if I get a level up, I'll walk through the wave and start hitting him in a very transparent way. So I think those two angles were super interesting.
Yeah, because so the biggest thing, it has to do with like lane dominance, right? So one of the biggest things that you're going to learn is that when you're more powerful than an enemy, they should never be able to touch your wave because you should always be applying pressure to them. It's the reason why ranged top laners feel so impossible to lane against, because if they wanted, they can make you 0 CS at 10 minutes just by playing the lane properly. Do you see kind of what I'm getting at?
Then why are we not playing ranged?
You could play ranged. A lot of the time, the thing is that they're typically like they're typically one-trick champs is the main issue. But like ranged champions are possible, and part of the issue with them too is that the second you get behind, it's kind of fucked.
Ah, I see. What do you think about
But
Karma?
I would say like, Karma?
Yeah, Karma top.
Karma top, I mean, you can do it. Like, it's actually really, really, really good. The only problem is that carrying with it is a bit harder, but you're always going to win your lanes. But listen, Grubby.
Yes.
Overall, I would say that there's promise here, okay? The biggest things I would tell you is, like, regardless of, like, the mechanical, right, like, the small things, the going in, the going out, all that kind of shit, biggest things about top lane is about rotations, right? And just, like, actual trading patterns and things like that. So with the more games you're going to play, you're just going to, by proxy, become better. And I think you're going to get to a point where it's going to be, like, really good.
Yeah. Do you think I should always play Ignite or ever teleport?
I think it depends on the matchup. Like, if you're laning versus Cassante, for example, then going TP is better. But in matchups where you can win and it's more 50-50, then Ignite is just, like, better, in my opinion.
I need to learn how far behind or ahead my champion is on average, at least at my rank or my rating, and then decide whether I'm going to go teleport or Ignite. Teleport, softening the blow of a bad lane, and Ignite, tilting a very near or advantageous lane in my favor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all right.
Great.
But anyways, Grubby, I hope the coaching session was worth $1,000 you paid me for it. I know that we didn't get the results that we necessarily expected, but I hope that you did learn something.
I will try to explain the expense to my wife and show the results coming these next days. Dantes, I would definitely recommend you to everyone that is seeking coaching from Dantes.
All right, perfect. Hey, listen, would you say it's a 5-star review?
Well, when you ask it directly like that, I feel like I should say yes. Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, we're good then. But anyways, Grubby, hope you have your rest of your stream, and if there's ever anything else, just let me know, okay?
Yeah, Dantes, always a pleasure. Thank you, man. Thanks for the time.
All right, I'll see you, bro. Later.